Hey guys, you are welcome. Of course, it's Real Gist on iClass TV. I go by the name MS to the T and the AR M Star Bryant. That was like a very, very long name to cram. But no, just call me MSB for short. Today, like always, we have something wonderful to talk about. Something really, really dicey. It always starts from a WhatsApp group page. That's the problem. And the whole energy from that WhatsApp group page, we bring it right here. So before we get things on the roll, all right, I have some wonderful people on the panel. We'll get to know them. Then when we do that, when we come back from the break, we'll dive into it. But first,
hi, my name is Bumi Ondaritaba, aka Bambi.
And they call me the headmaster.
You don't want to know why.
Why you call me Osamudiame?
Okay, Osamudiame.
Osamudiame, not Isa.
So we are going to be talking about male and female privileges, and it's a really, really dicey one. I would like to so much run away from that conversation because of how very, very controversial it will come out. I definitely am going to hurt some feelings. We definitely are going to hurt some feelings today.
You're going to cry.
It's
okay.
But it's not intentional. It's just, we're just trying to make you understand what we think about it. All right? So when we come back from the break, we'll dive deep into this. In the meantime, remember, it's Real Gist on iClass TV. We'll be right back. And you are welcome back. It's still, of course, Real Gist on iClass TV. And like I did say, two of the craziest people are with me on set. Allow me to use the word crazy because literally they are crazy.
I plead the fifth.
It doesn't exist in this world. It only exists somewhere. We know that where that exists, but right here, you ain't pleading even the sixth. That ain't gonna work. All right. So, like I did say, we are talking about male and female privileges. First off, I'll start from you, Bambi. What do you think? What do you understand by the word male or female privilege?
First off, I think I'm going to start off explaining what the term privilege is.
All right.
So, privilege, according to my understanding, is unearned advantages and benefits that have been enjoyed by certain people or groups of people in a society. They necessarily don't have to work to get it. They necessarily don't have to do anything to get it. Just by their own status and just being who they are in a society, they already have that upper hand. So male privilege obviously means advantages and benefits men enjoy as a society because of their status or because of their gender. Likewise, female privileges. Advantages and upper hand women have in certain situations because of their gender. So that's it.
Okay, Headmaster, which of those privileges do you feel is much more of a problem at the moment in terms of it being existent more?
Okay, first things first, I feel at this point in time and like with the way things are heading, gradually, male privilege is fading away and female privilege is like yet to stay for the time being. So I feel male privilege is...
It's almost a thing of the past.
Yes, and female privilege is what's new now. Everyone that is woke, thumbs up to the female privilege.
I knew someone was gonna come in.
I don't disagree with you.
Alright.
Women these days are starting to have more opportunities. Opportunities have been given to women.
Unmerited opportunities as well.
Yeah, you could say that too. In some situations, yeah. You find out that women are giving more attention than men. That is fine. But I feel like in male privilege has actually caused more harm than good compared to female privileges. A woman that is given more attention in a situation, yeah, because of her gender, necessarily don't have any sort of harm against the man. But a man getting more advantages or enjoying certain things because of his gender has a lot of bad effect on the woman. So even if female privileges are here to stay, I'm here for it. But men privileges, I think is Time to go,
Okay,
baby.
no, so males should not have any privilege.
I'm not
whatsoever.
saying males should not have privileges, but the privileges that cause it's like most of the male privileges cause harm to women.
Okay.
Yes, so
I
that's
get what
why
you're saying.
in some level they have to go.
Which of those male privileges is more of, will you say, is more of a major
Problem
issue
or
at the
harm.
moment?
Let's say security wise.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you an instance. As a man, do you ever have to worry? Let's say you want to come to work or you want to go out. Do you ever have to worry about, oh, what am I wearing? Is it going to cause some certain attraction, some certain harassment to myself? Do you honestly? Do you
Yes.
ever have to
Every
worry?
single
time.
Please, that's a lie. Baby.
Okay.
Yo.
That's a pure lie.
Okay, hold on. Let me jump in there.
You felt this after was gonna. Did you ever?
Okay, let me jump in there. Anybody who knows me, for a fact, I'm very particular about how I look. Alright.
See,
so before I come out, before I step out, I sometimes turn my whole wardrobe upside down just to get what I really need to wear.
Yeah.
So on what you just said, I think it's not just a lady thing, it's also a guy thing.
No. You got me wrong.
Right?
Now, I think where you're coming from is you like to present yourself in a very you like to
Acceptable manner.
in an acceptable manner. Yes, first impression matters to you.
I know what
But
you're talking about.
but what I'm saying is on days that I don't necessarily, I'm not trying to put up a show or trying to impress anybody.
Mm-hmm.
On days where I just want to dress freely,
Mm-hmm.
as a woman, I have things I worry about.
Okay.
I can't wear a mini skirt outside, just in some certain kind of environment.
What is
Because I'm scared of what will men, and it's always men. Oh, they're gonna look at me. They're gonna start calling me names. They're gonna start harassing me. Do you ever wear short knicker with the fear of one lady going to harass you outside?
Yes.
Oh,
I actually wear short knicker.
Yes.
Sometimes I wear rugged jeans with the fear of the police harassing me.
police.
If I am to jump in here, if I'm allowed to jump in here, I short knickers. Yo, I get harassed by ladies like I can't count. You have no idea. I'm happy I'm number one on set, so I can tell you this, like literally. Yes, a lot of guys get aroused by ladies most times, especially on what they wear. Some guys, if you wear, there's this really, really short knicker or shorts that is actually rated out for guys. I really don't wear it because I'm chubby. So if I wear that, I really look like something else entirely. Right? So, but most guys who actually do wear it, and they wear it to public places like the market or so, the way the stare they get from people is still almost as awkward as the stare most ladies get in public. I get your point when you say ladies have to be careful about what they wear in public because they don't want the men to say this. They don't want the men to say that. But let me bust your bubble. It's not just only the men that are saying things. The women also say things.
Yeah.
Alright? So it's not really like it's just us that is saying we don't want this.
No. Some
guys have no problem with it. Alright? Some men have problem with it. You don't expect everybody to accept it the way you accept it though.
Let's link this back to male privilege.
Okay.
Let's link this back to male privilege. I cannot dress as freely as a man will because I don't have that
because
privilege
you are
and that
a woman.
leisure. Yes. That stigma has been placed on me as a woman.
It's not a stigma.
It's not necessarily a stigma, but again, it's just something that has just been placed that, as a woman, let's say there's an issue of a rape case.
Okay.
This is interesting.
It is of recent that people are actually becoming more woke to understanding that
second
it is
question,
not
the girl's
not the woman's fault.
Okay.
Before, it's very common for people to say, "Oh, she was wearing this short skirt. She was
mostly
dressing
must have
like
been her
this.
fault
She
before
must
that
have given
happened."
this guy body signal."
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why should I have to be blamed for being harassed? Why should I be blamed for being harassed? Why do they take pride in harassing women? Something happened to me 2 days ago. I was trying to go to school and I was trying to take a bus. The bus right in front of me still had a lot of vacant seats and I was trying to rush. So I had to cross I saw another bus that was almost ready to go. So I was trying to cross to the other side of the road so I can enter the one that's almost ready to move. If you see the way the conductor at the one in front of me dragged me, how many times do you hear men say, oh, they stepped out one way or the other, women harass them? And how many ladies do you hear go out in one way or the other, either by words of mouth, by actions, by the way they speak about them, they belittle them with their mouth.
Okay.
What are we saying?
Okay, let me quickly hit on 3 points. You talked about 3 different things. First things first, you talked about the conductor dragging you. Fam, that's a general thing. I've been at the King Square multiple times, and I have been dragged, pulled, and all sorts by conductors and people trying to sell stuff.
We just don't want to accept the truth.
Hold on, let me finish.
Okay, and secondly, what else did you talk about just now? You talked about dressing without the fear of... Guys get called out a lot of times when they dress.
Who?
For example, when you maybe have dreads on your hair or you plait your hair.
Ew.
What are you talking about, fam?
Ew. That's the least you could... I don't understand how you want to sit down there and not accept the truth. Yeah. You just want to place everything on an equal platter. You don't want to accept. That is the thing.
What exactly should you accept? Yeah.
The world will be so much better if men begin to accept that some of the things that they do by themselves, because the society gives them that free hand to do. Yeah, it's affecting women, and women are. Don't come and tell me, don't worry as a woman. It's not only you. It's not only you. Even me as a man, I face it. That is a pure blunt lie.
Bambi, you straight BS right now.
And it is a big fat lie.
Straight. See, what you're not understanding is what you are trying to deny is the fact that there's always a balance in life. Wherever there's a deficiency, okay, we see people talking about the fact that emotionally women are stronger, or physically men are stronger. Why don't you complain about that? We see women all over the world doing better in school than men, breaking barriers. Why don't you talk about that? You talk about the ones that are not in your favor. See, there's always a balance. Sometimes it might not be all fun for you, but trust me, as it's not fun for you, it's also not fun for some guy in some other part of the world.
You know what? When we have to talk about female privileges, then you're going to bring up the issue why I have to feel bad because I'm smarter than you in class.
You're not smarter than me, first of all.
Okay, hold on. Guys, hold on. Relax.
But don't tell me I shouldn't feel bad because I go out and a man harass me. Don't feel bad about it. It happens to men too.
I didn't tell you not to
Hold on, guys.
For balance. There's no way I can look for balance in harassment and abuse. There is no way I can find balance or place balance on abuse and harassment. It is not possible.
Yeah, hold on. Something just happened now, like we didn't hear now. I told him, hold on. Do you notice that it was really, really hard for me to shout on you? You know why?
Okay.
Because if I do that, the notion would be, because you're not gay. Do you notice that? Alright? It is mostly about what you put on yourself that makes you feel this privilege is being taken from me, or this privilege is being taken advantage of me or something. You have to be the one who breaks that barrier. We guys, on a regular basis, have to face the fact that in the actual job market, a lady will always take a far much higher
and better job.
A better job than us.
It's happening now.
It is still happening. It's still happening. It's been happening.
No.
Hold on now. Come on. Bambi, hold on. It's been happening. It's happened to me more than once. I know how many job opportunities I would have gotten easily because I was qualified to get them. But because the next person happened to be a lady, she's far much presentable. She can easily market it easily. She has a far much better way of approaching people better than you, which is very true. Why? Because she's a what? A lady. So it's not really about, I understand where you are coming from.
Okay.
I understand your emotion. But don't you think this emotion that you really have concerning...
overclouding.
No. I'm not saying it's clouding your judgment. Well, I feel it's clouding your judgment, but apart from that, don't you feel you are not logically looking at things? Because when you say, I should dress, I'm supposed to dress a certain way so that the men understand this, you are a woman. You cannot dress as loose as we guys will dress regularly. If not, you will do that at your own pace. We don't even need to look at you to make you understand how you should dress. You know how you should dress. Even if a guy meets you on the road and tells you, I hate the way you look, that won't stop you from the way you want to look tomorrow, would it?
No.
Would it?
Personally,
would it?
No, because I'm not your mama.
Thank you so much. It's the same thing. It's the same thing that happens with us guys. Because hold on, I know how many times I've actually. Okay, then I used to have this bandana, this durag. I used to.
Durag.
I had my durag on and I went for an actual meeting. This was a pure business meeting. What I was dressing or what I had on had nothing to do with anybody's conversation there. But a particular lady had a major problem with it. What was her problem with it? I feel people who wear durags are actually touts. That's her notion. Yeah. That's what she feels. People will always have their personal notion on what you should be. People will always have their personal notion on how you should look. But sincerely, does that dictate how you want to look?
See.
So I feel your emotion is personally enclaved.
No. I have so many things to counter all the things.
I
would like to listen to the hold on.
Let's start with the fact that you said you were not you asked him to like keep it low.
Yeah.
And you couldn't give me this.
I couldn't scream at you. I couldn't wait. I couldn't say, yo, hold on. Like I told him, guy, hold on.
Yes.
Alright?
What was your reason again?
My reason is based on the fact that people is not being misunderstood, or the fact that it's because she's a lady.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now you're being cautious because it has already been there.
What are you saying, fam?
Listen.
I want to hear this. I'm being cautious. Why?
Very cautious.
Why?
Not to overstep, so they won't say, "Oh, you are abusing," or "You are male privilege this and that and that." Because on a regular, it's the truth. Why is it so hard for everybody to just see and accept the truth? And then you're gonna say, "Well, you're
okay." You know what, Bambi, make me understand why I should feel what you are feeling.
Make me understand, please. I have a moment. What exactly are you feeling?
What exactly am I feeling?
Yes, please.
First off, at this point, I'm feeling like you guys don't even want to accept.
We don't know we don't understand. That's why, because I can't understand what I don't. I can't accept what I don't understand.
The first thing I said about male privilege,
yes,
you countered it by saying balance, and that is wrong. You can't start looking for balance in something that is entirely wrong. You can't tell me, oh, because somebody stole sweet. Yeah, and we should look for a balance. Actually, he didn't kill somebody.
Okay, wait.
Okay, that's a balance. Does it make it right? Does it make it right just because you're trying to look for a balance? Does it make it right? Does it make it right that I have to be very, very cautious of what I do, what I say, who I meet and stuff like that? I don't have much privileges as you have. I don't have that freedom as you have as a man in the society. But we should look for a balance because, hey, what? You're a man, I'm a woman.
Bambi, I understand where you come from. I understand what you're saying. But the thing is, I just want you to logically think about things. I want you to logically see things. I
do not dispute that they're way, like I said, in as much as we have male privilege, we have female privilege.
Right.
I think for now we are actually
gaining a balance.
We're not balanced now. We're mounting more pressure on male privilege.
Right.
After the break, we're gonna come back and talk about female privileges. Then you're still gonna hear me speak. I still have a whole lot of things to say. Okay? But first accept and understand where I'm coming from the male privilege perspective. That's just the problem here. You don't want to accept. You just feel like I'm here to just scream, oh, men are evil, men just enjoy all the world.
Hold up.
No, there's a time where we're going to talk about female privileges and how some women don't have to. Women sit down and expect men to go out there, work hard and bring food home, bring money, bring this, bring that. Give them everything they need for life. And just because you're a woman, you are suddenly entitled to a man's hard work or whatever. That's something we're going to talk about.
Guys, like she
in
has
the
said.
meantime, accept that men have privileges and there is no way we're going to find a balance to it. Don't even start looking for balance because there is nothing good in it that you're trying to find a balance for.
Alright, okay, alright. Like she has said. Oh my God! I saw the whole controversial energy in this whole topic coming. So really, this really doesn't stun me. But like she said, when we come back from the break, we'll dive. We'll try to know more about female privileges.